Hi. It's been a while, but I'm here. I just went running. I think I haven't recorded because I took a trip back to upstate New York to do the Boilermaker. I think I don't know. I don't know if I want to talk about it too much. The actual race part went really well, like better than I expected. I mean, I did better than I thought it would, which is still like whatever. I came in 2000th place. Can you believe it? Look out, Josh Kerr. I'm coming for you. Well, I bought this thing. It's amazing. Do you know what it is? It's headphones. I don't know. I always have these ideas and I never do them, but I'm gonna try to do this one. I'm gonna try to call somebody every day, like driving home from work. I feel like I talk better in the car. Like, my parents kind of told me this. I think it makes sense. It's like you're driving and you're like distracted, so you can talk better. Me, I don't know. Something about it that I think is true. Because, yeah, I would just want to talk to people more. And I was really thinking about today how my social anxiety around like being around people is gone. It's gone. My my cousin texted me on Thursday a couple days ago, and she was like, "Our family is in North Carolina for the week. Do you want to come down on Friday and spend the day with us?" And I was like, took a couple minutes and I was like, "Okay, yeah, I'll go." And I wasn't nervous about it. I just went the next day. And then when I was there, I kind of like talked to them a little bit, and I wasn't nervous ever. I don't like that I am always so negative. I am negative about me being negative all the time because, like, I mean, I should take a minute to be like, that's good. Yay. You did step one. The problem is, like, I didn't realize there was going to be a step two in this process. Step one is not want to die and just want to stay in your house all the time because you're scared to go outside. Get rid of that. That's step one. And then I thought step two would just be like, puppies and rainbows all the time. I'm happy all the time. And I can talk to anybody. I can go to the grocery store and make friends with the people and pet their dog or whatever. Because step two is I don't actually, I never learned how to enjoy talking to people and being around people. It's not something that I know how to do. So I can be around people, but I don't like it. And it's not because of anxiety or whatever. So I mean, I always am like negative about therapy and like CBT. Oh, it's dumb or whatever, or self-gaslighting. But it worked. I mean, I did that trip. I did the Boilermaker trip, and my brain is like just thinking about the negative because I didn't really enjoy the trip. I didn't like going, but I still went and I talked to people and I did stuff. I don't know. Sometimes I could say that to the therapist, and then the therapist will be like, "Well, then you're good, right?" And I'm like, "No, something is definitely missing. I know something is missing." It's any sort of happiness around people. And like, I was able to express this a little bit last time I was in therapy, which is like when I was a kid, up till I was about 10 years old, I remember that I liked doing things. Like, there was a person in my class who was like funny or something, and I was like, I like that guy. I want to talk to him and be his friend or whatever. I haven't felt that since I was 10 years old. I don't ever want to go anywhere. I'm not like, oh, this person at work is cool. I want to talk to them. I want to be friends with them. This girl, I want to be friends with them or their boyfriend or whatever. I never feel that ever. I kind of told it to the therapist and she was like, oh, I think that's not great. So yeah, that's what I wanted. I want. Because otherwise, what is your life? If there's no reason, if you don't like doing anything, then what is your life? You're just a mashed potato person. I don't know how to explain it, but you're just nothing. You're just like you have to like stuff. You have to like people. You have to like talking to some people, one person. You have to like doing stuff. So, what's the plan? The plan is to make talking to people like running. Because I remember I hated running. I never wanted to run um, because they forced us to run for soccer. I remember when I was in high school, they had every week in the summer, they had this like, the coach of the soccer team was like, come to the track and we'll like help you run good. And I didn't want to do it at all. I dreaded it. I remember I was thinking about it today, how I was like, I would pretend to be asleep so that I wouldn't have to go and like my parents would forget about it. And then I'd be like, yes, I didn't have to go. And a couple times it was like raining, and I remember watching the Weather Channel on the radar to be like, "Ooh, it's gonna rain. I can't go. Yes, they're gonna cancel it." I hated running. I remember we had a treadmill in the basement, and I was like, oh, I have to run for like 6 minutes. Like I can't do it. It's stupid. I don't like it. But now what? I just ran for an hour today, and it was kind of fun. And so how did I do that? I just have to do that for talking to people. It's possible to make to like talking to people. This is a possible thing. This is my goal. I just want to like it. I like talking to people. The problem is that like I don't like when I call my parents, I don't have anything to talk about or to say, and then I'm just kind of like sitting there like, how is church going and how is your job? And they're like, it's good. And so you need to be like more intentional with topics or something. Try to think about, this is hard because I'm depressed. Try to think about things I want to talk about. And I was thinking about like when I had this channel, I was recording videos every day of topics of things I wanted to talk about. There's stuff that I want to talk about. The reason why I did these videos 7 years ago is because I couldn't talk to people. I had anxiety. But now that that's gone, I can write down stuff to talk about and then talk about them with people like my parents or my cousin or and like talk about whatever I used to talk about, like religion or the movies and like analyzing stuff and my job and interesting stuff about politics or the world or whatever. It is kind of true that like I don't find enjoyment talking about like stuff that most people talk about. It's kind of pretentious to say like, I don't like small talk, and I kind of don't mind small talk. Like you always say, oh, the weather, and nobody wants to talk about the weather, but I kind of like talking about the weather. Like, is there anything more interesting in the whole universe than like a thunderstorm? It's kind of interesting. And there's different weather all over the world, or different kinds of, oh, there's a tornado and flooding and stuff. It's interesting to talk about. So, my plan is to try to figure that out. Call everybody, call somebody every day. Try to pick a topic, and it can be like specific to that person. Like, my brother likes video games. What's a video game I'm playing? Oh, what are some thoughts that I have about it? And then he goes, blah, blah, blah. Okay. It's ridiculous that I have to deconstruct human interaction like this, but what else? Like nothing else works. And there has to be a solution to this. It's dumb. Like I don't know how to be a person. I'm gonna figure this out. I gotta start writing. Like when I used to record videos every day, um, when I was in my life, I would just like write down some notes of things to talk about. And then I would have 3 hours every week of topics, and I would talk a lot about stuff. So I do voice notes to people sometimes, and like I have that skill where I can talk, and it has to be practice. So, but the practice can't be like just call your parents and try to come up with something when you're talking to them, or call your cousin or your brother or your friend from New York. To start, I can't just do that. Just like when I started this channel, I couldn't just plus press record and have 3 hours worth of stuff to say. I had to think about it beforehand. So that's what I'm doing. Got my headphones. Whoa, I'm getting breaking news. Blip, 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 blip. Blip, 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 blip. This just in. Man from Virginia doesn't know how to talk to people. What's wrong with him? He's a weirdo. Okay, anyway. And this isn't gonna work, and I'm not gonna do it. It's like I didn't do that thing with my parents. If anybody's watching, how are y'all doing? Tell me. Smell you later. All right, bye. Blah, 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 blah.